Hey guys, Ayanashi here, and today is some Goodwill hunting. So I went to Goodwill. Well, this morning I went to drop off some packages, sold a few things on eBay and Macari yesterday, and a viewer. Uh, and so like it's garage sale season, so let's see if people are doing garage sales. Well, there wasn't many garage sales. Two of them in 30 minutes of driving around neighborhoods, but they're usually dozens and dozens this time of year. So I was near a Goodwill. I'm like, oh, let's stop by the Goodwill, and I picked up a bunch of stuff. It had a lot of people there, a lot of new stuff coming in, a lot of people dropping off stuff. I just wanted to go through some of the things I picked up and kind of explain why I got some of this stuff. So there's a guy that I watch, Tripler, and he buys and sells everything. That's his whole, that's a side business he does. And he does golf clubs. And this is my first club that I got. My Goodwill has a ton of clubs, and I'm going to try my luck. He said, TaylorMade is a very good brand, so I'm going to try my luck on this. They have golf clubs for $5 a piece, and that's what I paid for this. The comps are 20 to 25 bucks. Some of them are 30. Some pretty good condition, pretty straight. So I'm gonna try my luck and see how selling a golf club will do. So that's the first thing I did. One of the first items there. Got a bag of little footballs. It was $2 for just a whole bunch of little tiny footballs that I'm just something to play with my son with. If I throw a football at him, he can throw it at me and not destroy anything. So some of the stuff that I picked up is for my son. Some of it's for resale, some of it's for my collection. But yeah, this is play with my son, and I guess you could probably see this in the screen. There was a little Lego bucket. These are bigger Duplo Legos, and this is for my son. Just thankful of Duplo Legos, and it was $3 for it, and I'm just going to keep this for him. This will be some of our first Legos we'll play with, and then when he gets older, he could do my bucket of Legos. It's got this giant crate of Legos, completely filled. And that's what I had when I was a kid, and I added more sets in life, and yeah. So that's for him and I to play sometime. They had a so after I went, I came back home, and my wife's like, "Oh, I want to go to Goodwill," and so we went back, and I got more stuff earlier, but we went back, and then this wasn't there before. This is a 3DS case with Mario. Kind of see, I don't know if you can see it, a little bit shiny there. Mario on the back. It's in okay condition. It's a little dirty on the back, but this was $3. It's a pretty cool little travel case for your 3DS, and so whenever I see these at Goodwills, I always pick them up. I like cases. People are finding that out. I have a lot of bags for different consoles, and I collect them. That one, I haven't decided if I'm going to sell or keep. I think I might actually already have it, so I might just flip it. They had a Wii Guitar Hero guitar. It's in pretty good condition. It's got the back door right here, and you don't need a dongle for it because it uses your Wiimote in there. So usually with these, if they don't have the back door, don't bother, because this right here, this back door, if I want to, I could sell this at $10 on eBay all damn day, get my money back on that. This guitar was $6. So what's nice about these is they'll just break down and it could ship easy. And I will be putting this on eBay. I don't have a game, so I might see if I could bundle a game. I'll go by GameStop tomorrow. If they got a Guitar Hero game or two, I might bundle it with it and sell it. So I'm going to wait till listing this and see if I can find it. If not, these will be going for like 25, 30 bucks on eBay. Doesn't have the strap, but yeah, that's pretty much what they go for. And it's clean, so yeah. Price tag, awesome. I always looked at these things. I feel bad that before I moved, I literally gave like 10 of these away to Goodwill when I lived in Missouri. A guy that I was renting a room to, he left a whole bunch of these, and they were just in my garage forever. And I'm like, no one wants this stuff. Never be worth anything. There's so local to me. There's some guys named the Game Chasers. Excellent YouTube channel. They go out. Their channel's all about hunting games and going to flea markets and seeing what they can find. But Billy is a huge Star Trek fan, and whenever I see Star Trek books, I just throw them in a pile. And next time I see him at one of the meetups, I usually bring him in my car every time I go to a meetup, Dallas Retro Gamers meetup, and I give him some books. I got him a whole bunch of books. I think I got like 10 of them right now. But yeah, I don't know what he does with them, keeps or not, but I gave him some old vintage, really super old vintage ones last year. This was a cool book. So these books were like 50 cents each. They put these little stickers, color coding stickers on them. Yeah, it'll come off nice and easy. This is an old Gundam book. I actually never seen this. This is from 1991. I don't expect to make much money off this, if anything, but I'd rather just save the book and either give it to a friend or send it to someone that is a real big Gundam fan. I just don't want to see these books, because after a while Goodwill will, like, they'll put these color coded stickers, and then after so long, when the stickers don't, the color basically goes dead, they will they'll just chuck them. They'll just throw them away. So I didn't want that to happen. I'd rather save the book than have it thrown away and give it to someone who's actually a fan. Yeah, this was cool. Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap manga. This was really cool. 50 cents. I like it. It's considered a kid's book. And I am still deciding if I want to keep this or not. I really might keep it. Oh, it's got Fantastic Beasts bookmarks in there. But yeah, it's in really good shape. Honestly, I'm probably going to sell it. But it's cool to see that. Another manga that I found there was Soul Eater. This is Volume 1. I usually don't mess with these too much because it's usually sometimes when I just can't find like, if I get number 3 out of 5, it's like people like to start with 1. So if they have 1, 2, and 3, I'll get it. But this was 1, so I'm trying this one. I don't know how well manga sells. I never looked it up, but I'll be posting this one online. The best coloring book in the world. The Farting Animals coloring book. It's great. I think the best one was the dolphin. Not colored in at all. It's perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. And what's funny is I went to a third Goodwill. So I went back to the one, and this one I got originally. Went back to that Goodwill. Then we went to a different Goodwill with my wife, and they had a book called Everybody Poops. And it's about explaining that pooping is normal for kids. Your dogs poop, your animals poop, your family poops, everybody poops. And I was like, oh, that would be a great bundling item with this. No. Funny, that Everybody Poops book, I know about that book because my old work in Missouri, when you screwed up, they would give you that book. They had a whole stack of them. Everybody Poops. Next book I got the first time I went to Goodwill was this Pokemon book, The Official Guide to Legendary and Mythical Pokemon. It's a small little book. But you know, like, here's Mewtwo. It's just a nice little book. But what I like about it too, it still has all of its stickers in there. So I am going to end up putting this one online to sell. I don't know how much it goes for. I honestly never looked, but I thought it was cool. It's really good condition. If it doesn't sell, I'll give it to a friend. Or keep it myself. Another book is Treyasaurus and the Enchanted Crystal by Dan TDM. This dude is a Minecraft YouTuber, and kids go crazy for this guy, and it's a graphic novel. And this is Laura's book, apparently. She drew a witch on the front, or a villager. But luckily it's pencil. I'll erase it. Sorry, Laura. It's my book now. I don't know. I think this. I saw some comps on eBay of this thing selling for like $10-12. So it still make some money. And I mean, Dan TDM's pretty popular. I don't know if he is now. I never watched him myself, but I do heard of him from my old neighbor's kid. He used to talk about, oh, you watch YouTube? Do you watch Dan TDM? Who is it? The Diamond Minecart is his name. That's what the TDM. All right. Whenever I do see strategy guides, I pick them up. Burning Crusade, that was a great expansion for World of Warcraft. It's one of their best ones that they had, and just a nice clean strategy guide. I'll pick it up, save it. This is not for resale, so this was probably bundled in something. Oh, the battle chest. So, yeah, I just picked it up. Yeah, I'm stupid. I don't know. Which, I don't have this one here, but I found a God of War PlayStation 2 strategy guide that still had the DVD in the back, and it was in pristine condition. And it was considered a softcover paperback children's book, so it was 50 cents. This is another graphic novel for Minecraft. This is the unofficial graphic novel for Minecrafters. This is the Battle for the Dragon's Temple, and it is all done inside of Minecraft, and they take screenshots and make it into a comic book. I've never seen this before, never heard of it, but I thought that was rather neat. And again, this is a kid's softcover book, paperback book. So it was 50 cents. Why not? Send it out medium L. I might bundle this with that Dan TDM book if they don't sell. This one I got for myself. Dennis the Menace Special Edition on DVD. I don't think this is on Blu-ray. I looked it up briefly, and I did not see any Blu-ray listings, and I want to watch this with my son when he gets a little bit older. I really enjoyed this as a kid. I used to watch the black and white Dennis the Menace show as a kid, and that was pretty awesome. Oh, I'll save that one for a little bit. Yeah, this is a beautiful bundle right there. I'll put this right here. Alright. So, Doom and Doom people, ever played Heretic and Hexen? There's this book right here. So, this is the Alchemy 3D game Alchemy for Doom, Doom 2, Heretic, and Hexen for Twisted Levels and Hellish Horror. This basically is a book that actually has the CD with it, that basically is a editor for creating your own levels in Doom, Doom 2, Heretic, and Hexen, which all use the same engine. I used to do my own levels. I made my own levels inside of Quake 2. Oh, sorry. Wow. But this is in pretty good condition. I'm like, I saw that, I'm like, oh, that looks interesting. And yeah, I don't know what this is going for, but I had to save it from there. This is awesome. I absolutely love these old games, and I'm pretty sure someone wants to mod them still. And neat little book, or even just someone who did in the past, like I did, if they had a Quake 2 one, that would have been awesome little blast from the past. But it teaches you level design and coding and all that stuff and how to use that application. And it's got that CD right there. That's awesome. And that's like 2 books today that actually have their CDs and DVDs in it. If you're interested in that, let me know. Another book I got, get rid of the sticker. Game On 2018. This is a Scholastic book. They've been putting these out. I've seen 2016. I've had a few of these, and they just basically go over the, top games in the different years. And Scholastic Book Fair. This cost $15 at one time. Huh. So, but they have like YouTubers in their YouTube channels. Like, oh, look at here's Stardew Valley. This is the first year that they actually had that the Switch was out too. So there's some Switch stuff in there. I bought this so I could just bundle it together with the other ones I got, and yeah, maybe someone wants to buy this as a bundle. But it's a little neat book for kids. Again, saving it. Has anyone heard of Terry Pratchett or Discworld? This book was mixed. This book was mixed in with all the kids' books. I saw it there. I'm like, I know Terry Pratchett, Discworld. They looked like, oh, the art of Discworld. Little crunchy right there, dirty right there. Looks like someone was drawing on the back because there's little indentions of like a pencil. So they probably had like a piece of paper drawing or something on the back. So the cover, it's actually like cover. Oh, it doesn't come off. That's kind of, I guess if you want to keep your place in there. But yeah, so I found this book, and it was a kid's book in for 50 cents. And there's my wife and Theo. Say hi, Theo. Hi. So, I don't know, I really like Discworld. I read a lot of the books, but this is a lot of the artwork from it. And yeah, it was a neat book to find. I was really surprised to see that. There wasn't many online. Whoever liked the book is a pothead. As you could smell it on there. Alright, so these are some stack of things I found in the CD section. These are for resale. So we got, first one is the Hackers soundtrack. This was an awesome movie in the 90s. Really enjoyed it. It's funny, like one part they're like, it's like, no one names their password God, and the guy did. The main evil guy in there. But this is a really good condition. There were some good comps on eBay for like $10, $12. But for $1 or $2, no, this was $2. The CDs were $2. Yeah, went ahead and just picked it up. See if I can flip it. Another one I picked to flip was Renaissance Fair, St. Louis Brass Quintet. So this is, yeah, the Renaissance Fair. This is from 2001. It's basically a music soundtrack for the Renaissance Fair. And this was actually done in St. Louis, where I was from for a while. There was no real comps on eBay for it, but the Renaissance Fair is pretty big around. So I don't know if you ever heard of it, but it's a traveling medieval town. They have like a medieval town and show and crafts, and go there. It's good times. People dress up in old medieval outfits, walk around playing music, and yeah, really interesting. But I'll see if I can sell this. I know some friends that are really into Renaissance Fair if they want that, because it's pretty old. It's almost 20 years old. And then rest are just games. So these are all PC games. We got Mech Warrior 2 Mercenaries game. This is an old PC game. I believe it's a CD. Yeah, this is a CD. It's for MS-DOS and Windows 95. This was released in 92, I believe. 1996. 92. But yeah, $2. It's like my heart goes out. I'm like, oh, that poor old game. I must rescue it. And the same with this one. I'm like, I don't want this one at all, but it's really neat. Tony La Russa's Baseball 2. This is from '95. It requires you the requirements for this is IBM CD-ROM requires a hard drive and CD drive, runs on a 386 or 486. Bonus points if you know what that is. 4 megs of RAM. VGA, CD-ROM. At least a 2-speed. Remember when CD drives used to be like 2-speed, 8-speed, 16, 32? Yeah. Ooh, a Sound Blaster family for sound. A joystick, mouse, or keyboard supported. But yeah, what caught my eye was the SSI on there. Stormfront Studios, I believe. But they do a lot of old D&D games and stuff like that. This is from '95, I believe. Yeah, '95. It's like, wow. Someone out there probably want it, I don't want it, but I'd rather have it go to someone who actually has a passion for old PC games, and that's what this is. So, yeah, look at those awesome graphics back there, if you can see that. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see the back of this one at all. Yeah. So there'll be someone out there, and I'd rather get this to someone who could actually care for it and love it. StarCraft expansion set. This is the Brood Wars. Yeah, it was just another one that was just sitting there. It's from 1999. I wonder if you have to have the a key for it. I wonder if there's a key in here. Usually they have it like right on the cover or the back. They don't. Not here, but someone would probably want this. And so it'll go to another loving home. It requires a full version of StarCraft to play. Then the last CD game in the CD section was Forgotten Realms Icewind Dale. This just got remade onto the Switch and actually PS4 too. What sucks is it's a 2-disc game, it says right there, but it's only 1 disc. I pointed that out to them, and they gave me a discount. So I went ahead and just took it anyways. Someone might just want 1 disc. I'll just have it sitting on my eBay forever, and someone wants it. The case is in good condition. Disc 1 is flawless. So there's someone out there. These are some of my favorite RPGs in the 90s. I love Baldur's Gate, Baldur's Gate 2, Neverwinter Nights, Icewind Dale. They were all such really, really solid role-playing games. And Forgotten Realms is like my favorite fantasy setting. I absolutely love it. And speaking of Forgotten Realms, we got Baldur's Gate 2. This is the both expansions for it. Pretty sure you're going to need the full version of the game to play this. Oh, this is the original Baldur's Gate 2. Oh, Shadows of Arm and Throne of Baal expansion. I'll have to read more if it requires the full one or not. Oh no, Shadows of Arm is... Yeah, that's right. So yeah, it doesn't... it's got both discs in there. They're both great. Yeah, if someone wants this. I didn't see it was interesting. It looks like it's pal, Peggy, on there. Then we go to CDs and DVDs. Let me organize these. Yeah, okay. So I got a pile of Blu-rays and some other stuff. So we got Incubus. A lot of music DVDs still go for some good money, especially older ones, because they didn't remake them. Most of these stuff were not on there. It's got some scratches. I'm gonna have to test this. The scratching is not too bad though, but I loved Incubus, Make Yourself, and Science. They were 2 of my favorite albums, and then they did this stuff, which is just mellow, and I don't know, but they got some of the old songs like New Skin on there. but just the funk that they had in it was just amazing back then. But yeah, Incubus DVD. The comps are like $10 for it. And then I saw the Batman season 3. Now this is not the Batman animated series, but yeah, it's 14 discs, but I don't know what the comps are. I didn't look. I might just keep it for myself. I do like the Batman. 13 episodes on 2 discs. I do like Batman. I got the full animated series and on Blu-ray, animated series on Blu-ray. I want to get Batman Beyond on Blu-ray also, but this one I'm not sure. I've probably seen these as a kid, but I don't know. That's why I picked it up. Maybe I can find the other seasons. At least there's 3 seasons. I got the 3rd, which I don't like buying something like in the later, but it was $2 for it. Gotta clean up the cover of this, but there's a slip cover for this. But this is a Harry Potter DVD game. So I don't know if you guys ever did these, but basically you put this DVD in your DVD player, and you know, like how they do have menus and stuff like that. They turn that into games, so you could do different things in a game. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I thought that was neat. It seems like it does sell, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know. It was just neat to see that. Try it out, if anything. Again, $2. I'm not gonna, you know, cry if it's just gonna sit there. So I get a lot when I do see these and they're complete in good condition. I'll pick up the Platinum Edition Walt Disney DVDs. They don't go for too much, but I figured I could probably bundle these together. It's got the two DVDs in really good condition. It's got to have the slipcover, and it's got to be the Platinum Edition. That's what I look for. And you know, these will sell. I have sold these in the past in $2 a pop, and I got that. I got Sleeping Beauty and Beauty and the Beast. Now they're not the Blu-ray ones. They have the Blu-rays out now, but there's some people that still collect for this. This one's actually got a little flip-out thing, but yeah, the Platinum editions, I'll pick them up. And then another one, I saw another Disney movie, full screen, Bridges of Terabithia. I'm actually going to probably watch this. Terabithia. I think I saw this long ago, but I don't remember it. I'm going to probably watch this first. I'm probably not going to keep it. I'll watch it, try to sell it, or I may keep it, or if I could find a copy for on Blu-ray or something. But you know, they were just $2 a piece, and they're all slipcovers. Disney sells still, especially in DVD, so I'll put those on there. Nothing that big. Then I got some Blu-rays. Hansel and Gretel. So this is a 3D Blu-ray, and it has all 3 discs. It's got the DVD, Blu-ray, and 3D Blu-ray, and it's in pretty good condition. I actually never seen this one before, so I'm going to watch this first. 3D Blu-rays sell pretty good, and I have a small collection of them. If this is good, I'll keep it. If not, I will sell it. I didn't look at comps on that. Another 3D Blu-ray is Sharks 3D. So what's really neat is, so this was on IMAX theaters. What's neat about 3D Blu-ray is if you got a PSVR, you could watch them on this. And then we have a Lord of the Rings 3 film collection. This is the theatrical version. I mean, they're all there, all 3 discs on Blu-ray. It's not the extended. If anything, I got friends who would want to buy this. I got a better edition than this, but it was $2. Why not? And then a movie that I don't even know, I don't even hear. This is Chronicle Director's Cut, the Lost Footage Edition. Has anyone watched this movie before? So I went ahead and picked it up. It is complete. So clear your thoughts for this mesmerizing mind bender. So, a movie I've never seen before. I'll give it a watch, and if I don't like it, I will sell it. All right, so I got two more things here. So when I was, like I said earlier with the Incubus, if there's music DVDs, scan them. They might be worth something. And one of them was NSYNC, Pop Odyssey Live, and this is going for in the 20s. It's in really good condition. It's complete, flawless on the disc. So I went ahead and I'm like, okay, I'm definitely going to get it. It's $2. But then I was going through the CD section. I'm like, oh, look it, there's an NSYNC CD. I'm going to bundle it with the with the DVD. Oh, and there's another one, and these are in pretty good condition. So I'm like, I'll just make a little bundle. Then I was looking at the books, and in the kids' book, there's the NSYNC official book. It was a sign that I'm going to have to make my NSYNC mega bundle. I don't know. I thought it was like, oh, what's the coincidence of finding all these NSYNC things, Why not? Alright, now the biggest find here. It's actually literally the biggest find that I found today. But, The Early World of Learning by World Book, a learning readiness program. This thing is heavy and huge. And open it up, and it's also actually brand new. So you have story cassettes. Oh wow. Okay, so when it said 87, this is literally 87. This is brand new from 1987. But wow, you got storybooks and cassette tapes, you got sticker books, Amy and Zach, hand puppets, crayons, activity cards, and tutor pencils, activity books, playboard and letter shapes and numbers, sentence flip books, posters and gummed stickers, and early learning memories diary. This thing's brand new. And it was $8. Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna pull it out. Yeah, it says 1987 there, so I guess it was really 1987. I didn't look. It was like. So I was looking at the comps on eBay after I bought it, because I bought it first. I'm like, yeah, I'll use this for my kid. I didn't realize it was cassette tapes in here. I don't have a cassette player. So I went ahead and bought it because I'm like, oh, you know what? I've heard of these things before, and there's really good sets to teach your kids. And my kid is 18 months old now, and he'll in a couple of years he'll be able to do that. But then I looked at the comps, and I could easily sell this thing for $120 to $150. So this is literally my biggest find and probably the biggest profit margin, $8 to $120 to $150. So I'm going to list this on eBay and see if someone wants it. Yeah, especially since it has cassette tapes now. I don't need to go that far retro. I'm good with the NES, Atari, yeah. ColecoVision, yeah. Commodore, no. I don't need that old stuff. But yeah, it's really neat. I'm gonna see what I could get for it, but yeah, it's gonna be a lot to ship this. This is probably at least 15 pounds, maybe more, 15, 20 pounds. But that's all my Goodwill finds. I have other pile of like Lego books and other Star Wars books. I got a whole pile of books that I got from my son. I didn't include in this, besides just the 2 other items I got for him. But yeah, so that was my Goodwill hunting, and yeah, thanks for watching. If you watch to the end, let me know in the comments below. And I thought that was pretty freaking awesome. So I'll catch you guys later. Good night.